Hello, and welcome to the part 2 of the video series on solving inequalities. In this part of the video series, we're looking at compound inequalities. So what do we mean by that? So by compound inequality, I mean we are combining two inequalities. For example, if you have A less than B less than C, so this is a compound inequality because you have two inequalities signs combined. Now, for you to be able to solve this, then you have to know how to split the inequality and also how to combine two inequalities into one, if possible. Now, for example, if you have this inequality, you can split this inequality into two parts by splitting on the middle term here. So here you are splitting on B. Now, if I want to write this into two parts, then I will have to write A less than B. This is one part to the inequality. Then B less than C. This is the second part. You can see that this B is common to the two parts. That is very important. And if you want to combine the inequalities as well, then we have to merge on the common part. You can see B is common to both. Then you merge on that one. Now, let's say you have X less than Y, and we also have Y less than Z. If you want to merge these two, so you have to merge on the Y that is common to both of them. So you don't repeat the Y, basically. That's what I mean by merge on Y. So if I combine the two, I'll write it this way. X less than Y less than Z. You can see that the Y, which is common to them, now appears at the middle. Okay, so that's how to split the inequality and how to combine. Now let's look at some examples. Solve the following compound inequalities and show your results on number lines in each case. Now, let's say you have -7 less than 4x plus 9 less than or equal to 13. Then the second question, -1 less than 3x plus 5 less than 14. Then the third one, we have -9 less than or equal to 2x over 3 -7 less than 5. Then you have 2 minus 3x less than 2 into 4x plus 1 less than 5 minus 3x. Okay, now let's solve them. The first question says -7 less than 4x plus 9 less than or equal to 13. So to solve this, the first thing you have to do is you have to split the inequality into two parts on the middle term. So on this middle one. If I want to do that, I'll have to write -7 less than 4x plus 9. This is the first part. And the second part will be 4x plus 9 less than or equal to 13. Then I'll have to solve this and solve it. So now our advice, if you want to solve this, you first rewrite this such that the part that has the x is written first on the left. So if I want to rewrite this, it's going to be 4x plus 9 greater than -7. Why? Because if -7 is less than 4x plus 9, it means that 4x plus 9 is greater than -7. So if B is less than C, it means that C is greater than B. That makes sense. Then the second part, 4x plus 9 less than or equal to 13. Then I'll solve each of these inequalities and I'll combine the result on the number line. So this will be 4x greater than -7 minus 9. So 4x greater than -16. Then you divide both sides by 4. Then x will be greater than minus 4. This is the first part. Then the second part, 4x plus 9. I don't want to repeat that. So 4x will be less than or equal to 13 minus 9. 4x will be less than or equal to 4. Divide both sides by 4. Then x will be less than or equal to 1. So I have this, they have the solution. I can combine the solution in inequalities form, and I can also show it on the number line. So how do I combine it in inequality form? So if x is greater than minus 4, there's the first part, and x less than or equal to 1, and then I can write this as minus 4 is less than x. So if x is greater than minus 4, it means minus 4 will be smaller than x. Then I can combine it with this, less than or equal to 1, basically. So because the x, this is minus 4 less than x, and this is x less than or equal to 1. So this x is common, and then I have to merge on the x. So that's why I have the x at the middle here. So this is a solution in inequality form. But if I want to show the result on the number line, then I'll have minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. So the first solution, x greater than minus 4, is x. I'll go to minus 4, draw a circle there, greater than, it has to point in this direction, it's pointing to the right. So that one trick is that because this is pointing to the right, then the arrow must also point to the right. Then I'm not going to shade it because there is no equals. Then the second solution, x less than or equal to 1. So I'll go to 1, draw a circle there because there's equal to, I have to shade the circle. Then that goes towards the left and the merge. So point towards the left. Now the solution is this. Now if you have to write out the numbers or that satisfy the inequalities, then it's going to be, I can list out the numbers that fall within this range. Minus 4 is not included, so that will be minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, and 1, because 1 is included, okay? So that's the solution to the first part. Then the second part, second question says minus 1 less than 3x plus 5 less than 14. So first I will split on the middle term here. So that will be minus 1 less than 3x plus 5, the first part, and the second part will be 3x plus 5 less than 14. Then I can rewrite this as 3x plus 5 greater than minus 1, because if minus 1 is less than 3x plus 5, it means that 3x plus 5 will be greater than minus 1. Then I can solve this part. Minus 1 minus 5, 3x will be greater than minus 6, divide both by 3, then x will be greater than minus 2. Then the second part, I will have 3x less than 14 minus 5, 3x will be less than 9, divide both by 3, then x will be less than 3. So I can combine the solution. When I combine the two, I will have minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I will go to minus 2, draw a circle there. Then it goes forward towards the right because I have greater than. Then the other one less than to go towards the left. Then I'll go to that, then go towards the left and the merge. So if I want to list out the solution, it's going to be minus 1, 0, 1, 2, because minus 2 is not included because it's not shaded. 3 is not included because it's not shaded. So I'm not going to include 3 and minus 2 in the solution. So I can also merge these two in the form of inequality by writing if x is greater than minus 2, it means that minus 2 will be less than x, and I can combine with this less than 3. Okay, so that's the solution for that. Now question 3, you have minus 9 less than or equal to 2x over 3 minus 7 less than 5. So I'll have to split first on the middle one, minus 9 less than or equal to 2x over 3 minus 7. Then the second part, 2x over 3 minus 7 less than 5. So this I can rewrite as 2x over 3 minus 7 greater than or equal to minus 9. Then I can solve this. But before I can solve it, I can move this minus 7 to the other side. 2x over 3 greater than or equal to minus 9 plus 7. Then I will have 2x over 3 greater than or equal to minus 9 plus 7 will give us minus 2. Then I can multiply both sides by 3. So if I do that, I will have 2 into 2x over 3 greater than or equal to minus 2 times 3. If you want, you can cross multiply. That's also possible. Then by 3, sorry. Then 3 will cancel that. Then I will have 2x greater than or equal to minus 6. Then you divide both sides by 2. Then x will be greater than or equal to minus 2. So that's the first part. Then the second part, I will have 2x over 3 less than 5 plus 7. Then 2x over 3 less than 12. Then if I multiply both sides by 3, then I'll have over 3 less than 12 times 3. And this will go. Then I'll have 2x less than 12 times 3 is 36. Then divide both sides by 2. Then let me continue here. Divide both sides by 2. 2x less than 36 over 2 over 2. Then 1, 8. Then x will be less than 18. Then if I want to represent the solution on the number line, then I will have, let me just keep breaking down everything. So if this is minus 2 and this is 18, then on minus 2, minus 3. Minus 3, 18. Then I'll go to minus 3, draw a circle there. I'm going to shade because there's equals. Then point towards the right. Then this, I'll go to 18. There is no equal, so I'm not going to shade and point to the left. So that's the solution. Okay. Then question 4. I have 2 minus 3x less than 2 into 4x plus 1 less than 5 minus 3x. So if I split on the middle one, I will have 2 minus 3x less than 2 into 4x plus 1. Then I will also have 2 into 4x plus 1 less than 5 minus 3x. So if I rewrite this, I will have 2 into 4x plus 1 greater than 2 minus 3x. Then I can solve this or expand. I'll give me 8x plus 2 greater than 2 minus 3x. Then collect like terms. 8x plus 3x is greater than 2 minus 2. So 11x greater than 0. So x will be greater than 0 over 11. That means x is greater than 0. That's the solution to the first part. Then the second part, if I expand this, I will have 8x plus 2 less than 5 minus 3x. Then 8x plus 3x will be less than 5 minus 2. 11x will be less than 3. And divide both sides by 11. Then x will be less than 3 by 11. So if I want to show the solution on the number line, I can first combine it. So it's going to give me 0 less than x less than 3 by 11. So if I want to show the solution on the number line 0, then let's say 3 by 11 is somewhere here. It's going to be, if this is 1, 3 by 11 is like 0 point something. So I don't want to waste time on that. So I'll do x greater than 0, point that way, goes that way. And the other one, I say this is 3 by 11, then draw a circle and goes that way, the match. Okay, so that will be the solution to that. So we stop there, and I'll see you in the third part of the video series. Bye-bye.